He didn't make the transition well from James Monroe Elementary School to Cecil B. DeMille Junior High. From one teacher to 6, it was a bigger school, full of unfamiliar faces, increased homework, and a few bullies thrown in for good measure. 7th grade was tough for him. His math teacher, Mr. Goddard, was a bit formal, you might say. Mr. Goddard always referred to students as Mr. or Miss. If a student were to answer a question in the affirmative using a word other than yes, they had to write their name on the blackboard under where it said 101 Club and return the next day with the word yes written on a sheet of paper 101 times. One day in November, Mr. Goddard walked up to this particular student who was seated just about in the center of the classroom, holding an envelope in his hand. He looked the student in the eye, said, "Mr. Turner, I have a note for your parents. Can I hand it to you, or do I need to pin it on your shirt?" "You can hand it to me," I said. Now, a note from a teacher's rarely a good thing, so when I got home, I had the brilliant idea. I hid the envelope in my closet. Problem solved. That Saturday, my dad went to visit a friend of his, Mr. Romo, who was recovering in the hospital. Now, in a city with a population of about 500,000 people, what are the odds that Mr. Goddard would be visiting Mr. Romo at the exact same time as my dad? Yeah, Dad was not happy when he returned home. I dug the envelope out of the closet, and I received my last spanking ever. Unbeknownst to me, my parents had written a letter to the school wanting to know why I received a C on a midterm progress report. The letter simply stated that I got a C because I was doing C work. Proverbs 19:9 in the Passion Translation reads, "Tell lies and you're going to get caught, and the habitual liar is doomed." Am I doomed? No. I did get caught in that lie. Did I learn my lesson? Yes. Ask me about the time we were pulled over by the police at 1 in the morning and I was in the back seat of my friend's Volkswagen Bug with a trumpet on my lap. But more importantly, I'm not doomed because I have Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior.